Intrigued by the name, by the way, of the level, Athena. That seems much easier than before. In case you're not aware, Athena is one of the Greek gods. She's the goddess of war, but she's the goddess of defensive, as well as the goddess of wisdom. Whereas, I never realised that before. I remember reading that a while back. I always thought, you know, Ares is god of war. But no. Different sort of war. More my kind of war. More of the defensive war. Anyway, so yeah, she's, so that's what she's related to, and wisdom and everything else. And, you would have thought, with a scenario like this, they wouldn't have used Athena. I mean, who else could you use? Not Artemis, because Artemis is the. Oh, I'm after a different bin on. I'm after this bin dispenser. What did I go all the way over here? See, I'm jabbering and not thinking. Anyway, I want one of these. Oh, I hit it to dispense the bin. I like that. These little actions. Yeah. So is there a goddess of, or god of plants and wildlife? Not Artemis. Artemis is hunting. Who's in charge of the wild things? And old Bacchus is the one with the goat legs who likes drinking a lot and messing around with young ladies. But he's not really a nature god. Apollo? I don't know. I just think that Athena doesn't seem quite the right name. Well, never mind. Maybe I'll look that up another time. See what's a better name to use for a nature god or goddess. How are we doing here? I like these ivies growing in. Where are they actually growing in from? Is there like a gap? If you'd be trying to squeeze in through the brickwork. It's pretty pleasant, isn't it, really, quite frankly, for a Viscera clean-up level. It's usually... It's not the usual dank and winding halls with weird alien noises. Oops. I'm not sure what that custom background noise is supposed to be. It's supposed to be wind. It's a bit too regular to be wind. It sounds like just air conditioning constantly going. Air vents. That would drive me around the bend if I had to put up with that every day. Stop wiggling at me. Get in there. Ooh, a torso. Let's zap you into bits in a second. No, no. What I want to do is nudge the organs in. Get in there, sausage. Oh, for goodness sake. That's not helping. We'll come back for you in a minute. We'll zap you in a minute. Can I get you in there, Mr. Arm? Are you going to... Oh, that was very, very nice of you. That was very handy. Ah! Very handy. You helped me push that organ back in the bin. A leg. I think we're going to need a new bin. Oh, I thought the head was going to cause trouble, but no. So how did you do it? You banged it, didn't you? You don't want to do it again? Yeah, he's like banging on a big button. Where is the big button to make the bin dispense? There isn't really one, is there? That's not a button, is it? No. Shame it's not like a big red button that he's supposedly banging on to make the thing dispense. Now, where's my zapper? Here it is. Got the worst of this. Get out of the way, you stupid sign. Still flipping useless. Come on, you know you want to burn up. Flippin' heck. Don't on the floor. Jam it in a corner. There we go. Yes, that's more manageable. And no nasty sooty bits either. I said the highlighting was off, but I think it is still on, because I'm just seeing... Huh. That's a bit weird. It's a subtle highlight, I guess. It's not the... No, I've definitely turned it off. I've definitely turned off highlighting. It must just be a... Oh, for God's sake. It must be a very subtle version of highlighting. Just to show the edges off. Because it definitely seemed to be much more of a brighter glow. One second. Yeah, so the bucket's got a very gentle highlight around it, hasn't it? It's that sort of highlight, which is okay. I don't mind that. I just don't want the big glowing borders. That's what happened before. To help you find the bits and pieces. Stupid bucket. Sorry, I'll try not to sign the microphone. I'm learning slowly, you know. I haven't been doing that videos for that long. Discovered things when they're doing the other videos. A particularly difficult part of a level I sighed heavily. And then realised during the editing what an absolutely dreadful noise I'd made by doing that. And all you can say is apologise sincerely if you kind of was edit these things out. No, put it down. Examining the leaves. So how are we doing here now? I think I've achieved my aim, haven't I, of doing the first part up to here. Yes, I have. So it's time, I think, then. Oh, come here, you. You're making strangely breaking glass type sounds. Drink can. Okay, do I do down here? I think I do the stacky building first, and I do these two. Then probably I do down here, and then I work my way along. And just pray that none of the... there's no weird splashes somehow up on the glass. That is growing through the roof of the building, isn't it? Maybe we're somehow set into the hillside or something. Interesting. Nice variety of drinks cans there. And crisp packets. You're wasting my time doing that, actually. Right. Let us do some more building over here. Oh, no. Sorry for shouting there. Let's do some more building. And then... I'll see you back up there, see if there's anything up there. I'll bring you back. Well, there's nothing up here. That's sort of a relief, isn't it? One less thing to do. What do you reckon with that one? Okay. And the scenery doesn't look a lot different, so I think I'll not bother going any higher. Right. On to the next part. Well, I'm finally up here. After some, as you can tell by this, this particular... Oh, there's some writing there. By this dreadful... Possibly, was that a set of dance steps down there? I don't know. That awful mess down there. It took me quite a while to build this extremely rickety, low-grade structure down here. I'm finally up here, and what's up here? A bunch of beer cans. So it's worth me coming up here, but this is clearly here to troll me. What can I see out the window while I'm here? While I'm up here, I might have a look. What's up here? More mountains, more scraggly trees, and rock. Yeah, not impressed. Clean this up anyway, it's not leaving any mess. I'll have to climb up and get later. That'd be dreadful. What's that writing say? Something thing? Don't know. Read it in a minute. So there we go. So what do? Do I draw a dividing line across there? Why don't I go over there, like I said, clean up that lot in there. Whee! And work our way out slowly. Or do I clear a path to the bucket maker? Nah, it'll be fine, won't it? Let's get our laser on. Burn up some of these corpse bits. Where's my current bit collector? Here it is. Oh, for goodness sake. By the way, I looked it up while I was away. And the Greek god of nature is indeed Bacchus. Old hairy legs himself. Hairy leg boozer. But I guess, you know, calling a... Oh dear. Burn over. Calling your god, your company Bacchus wouldn't be quite as good as Athena. Let's have that. Ooh, that's a bit too far gone. Let's test it. Oh, okay, there's one more splosh left in it. Let's hope that burn over didn't cause too much spread to deal with. Oh, a bullet hole. Unexpected. Did I make that? That's all right, done. It hasn't gone. Damn it. Come on. The last lot were a lot easier than that to get rid of. The bucket. Oh, you can hear those bird sounds, by the way. Tweeting away. Nasty splash of blood up there, by the way. I have to watch out for that. Yeah, definitely hear subtle bird sounds. Sort of unexpected, really. I mean, I would have thought if the plants had gone mad. Oh, for pity's sake! Wouldn't they have done things like easy now? If they've generally gone mad or attacking everything inside, wouldn't they have attacked the birds as well? Wouldn't the average bird landing in a carnivorous tree find itself eaten? That's really attacking humans. And where are the plants? We saw some green slush over there, up against the wall. But where are the dead plant bits? I mean, we read the note earlier. It said Mr. Guard, wherever he was, saw a plant thing, and he took his arm off. So where are they? Where are those said things? Where's the bits of... I mean, in the other levels we've got alien halves and things like that lying around. Where's the bits of plant debris? Have they rotted away? We've got some more green splash over here. Where are they? That's a little disappointing, really. I would sort of like... Well, I wouldn't sort of like... What I might like is to have, you know, the remains of tentacles lying around, maybe. If you imagine a giant plant, you know, maybe you could imagine it would be something huge that started to wrap itself around the building before it was destroyed by whatever heroic individual has turned up. We haven't found their note yet. How are your legs? Oh, I hate legs. I'm gonna zap you, legs. I do not want to try and fiddle around with legs. Putting you in a flipping bin. Too much of a hassle. Come here, laser. You and me are going to sort these legs out. Actually, you and I are going to sort these legs out. Grammatically correct and all that. Yeah, I would like to find, you know, maybe chunks of giant tentacle or bits of dead plant lying around. I mean, spoilers, but I know there are nasty-looking plant pieces in the other one of the other levels. So why not in here? Maybe you could have like a giant tentacle. As I say, start to wrap around the building, and bits of it are still lying there, but it's too big a chunk, so you've got to remove it in pieces or chop it into bits with the laser. So you've got small enough pieces to get rid of. That would work quite well, wouldn't it? Oh well. It's the usual idle thoughts that go through my head when I'm playing a game like this. Come here, bucket. Let's get you out of the way. Let's actually put one in the furnace, eh? Why not? While we're here. I haven't done what I usually do I? Where I grab all the bits that are nearby. Like this fellow here. Hello. Stick him in the furnace. There's a note there. Let's read that now. Oh, let's grab a bucket first. That's what I need. A bouquet. That's a nasty splash. Looks like someone's arced over. Where do you reckon they were going? What do you reckon? Has someone like smeared their hand, or have they sort of flown across? I don't know. Let's read this right as well before I forget. Very. Is that a letter there? Everything is... Ah, see, I've ruined it now, haven't I? Because I can't read it. Everything is something. Everything is... That must be the word. I've got a reasonably good vocabulary. It must be to work out what that says. Better. What's that last bit over there? Did you write this? What were you trying to tell me? I can't even see your face. Oh, hello. Everything is... See, it's my fault. I've ruined it by running around all over the place. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll with the power of editing, I will write at the bottom of the screen now what this actually says by looking it up later. Okay. In the meantime, let's read this note. Herbert Fig, arboriculturist. Is that a real word? Arboriculturist. Usually that means it refers to trees, I think. Like an arboretum is a cathedral of trees, like an arch of trees. Arboriculturist. Every day it's the same. More teeth, more teeth. I didn't take this assignment just so I could mutate. I could make mutated alien plant species. Alien plant species. I had hoped to make new exotic forms of regional bonsai, Cephalus fraxius. But what I seem to get funding for is more dangerous plant life, each one more deadly than the next. I'm putting a petition to get reassigned. Maybe I can get my old job back, working with radioactive Brussels sprouts. Working with radioactive Brussels sprouts was safer than this shit. Cephalus fraxius. Fraxius, is that fig? Don't know. Anyway, let's keep this. In our big box. Assume I can actually... No. I can actually put it in the box. What do you reckon? Nope. Oh no. That's too much like... Too easy to just put it in the box. What were we doing? I was getting a bucket, wasn't I? I had a bucket. While we're here, let's carry this over to be efficient. Because of all the things I'm likely to make a mess with, buckets full of grot See, I nearly put it down on the edge and dropped it. Buckets full of grop is what I'm going to make a mess with.